Did you know Pachelbel's Canon is the most requested song for weddings? Well, I'm not surprised because I've been asked to play it a bajillion times. Today we're going to do a fairly easy version in the key of C for guitar. I'll start off with the chords, and then we'll go on to do a fingerpicking pattern as well. I even have a cool play-along track for you to practice with. Let's do this! Let's start out with the chords. I'm going to show you the chords I'm going to use, and then we'll kind of go through the chord sequence so you get a sense of how it all fits together. The first chord is a folk-style C chord. Then we go to a G chord. Notice I didn't put any fingers on the top string, the high E string. That's because I know I'm only going to fingerpick up to the second string, so I don't need that top string. Then comes the A minor chord and the E minor chord. Now I want to review those four chords one more time because I want to go over the bass notes. For the C, it's the fifth string right there. You're going to need that. For the G, it's that sixth string. And again, I don't need the high string. For the A minor, we go back to the fifth string. It's an actual A note. And then for the E minor, the low sixth string. Going on, we're ready for the F chord. And I'm going to use a non-bar version of the F. Looks like this. It looks a lot like the C chord. See, going from the C to this F, it's pretty easy. C and F. I put my pinky down on the third fret and move my second finger over to the third string. Again, I won't need that high string and I won't need the bass string. We're going to use the fifth string for the bass note. By the way, if you're comfortable with bar chords and you want to do a bar F, that's perfectly fine. And of course, the bass would be on the sixth string. So that's all the chords we got. Let's do it in order now. I'm just going to do one strum per chord so you can hear the actual sequence and how they fit together. Start with C. Oh, you can play along. I'll do it 2 times, so if you want to listen the first time, that's fine. C, go. Now G. A minor. I'm deliberately starting from the bass. E minor. That F. To C, nice easy switch, back to F, and to G. That was one time through the entire sequence. Go ahead and do it with me this time. C, G, A minor, E minor, F, C, F, and G. Is the sequence starting to make sense? You've probably heard this song many times, and usually people can kind of start hearing how the chords fit together based on how many times they've heard that song. Now we're going to go on to the fingerpicking pattern. So let's talk about the picking pattern. I'm going to use a number system to explain the picking pattern, and it's talking about the numbers of the strings. So the picking pattern is 5, 4, 3, 2. That's simple. What I mean is you first pluck the fifth string, the fourth string, the third string, and the second string. Now, how about the right hand? Well, I've got my thumb on the fifth string, and then my first finger, or we're going to call it I, on the fourth string, M on the third string, and A, A, annular, okay, we'll call it a ring finger for now, on the second string. Make your C chord so we could try this together. The bass note is on that fifth string. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. And then we go to the next chord. That's it. One run through, so to speak, each note, and then you go on to the next chord. So we're going to go on to the other chords, but let's do that one just a few times. Same pattern throughout. So once you get this and start getting comfortable with it, the rest kind of falls into place. Start with your C chord, start thumb on the fifth string, Plant your fingers. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3, 2. 5. Stay relaxed. 2, 3, 2, and 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm trying not to yank my hand out to set a good example. And also, I'm pretty relaxed, fortunately. Sometimes I'm not when I'm making videos, but in this case, it's going pretty well. Now, let's go on to another chord, the G chord, which you're going to encounter quite a bit. And the only difference here is you're going to move that thumb over to the 6th string. So it's that G note, actually. And your fingers go in the same place, 4, 3, 2. So now the pattern is 6, 4, 3, 2. Let's do it. 6. You got it? Come on, with me. Thumb, 6th string, go. Good. Okay, another chord. We've got A minor. That's a 5th string root. Let's just try that. Make your A minor chord. Thumb on the 5th string. Go. Good. And now for the F chord. I'm going from the C, look at my hand, C, and I'm going to change to the F, no bar, and I'm still using the bass note on that 5th string, just like the C. And in case for those who know a little bit of theory, this is the only bass note in the series that's not the actual root of the chord. What I mean, it's the same note as the name of the chord. For a C chord, the root is C, and that's a C bass note. But we're using the same C for the bass note of the F chord. It's just a different note of the chord, and it works fine. As a matter of fact, as you get more advanced, there's reasons to sometimes use one bass note or another, and sometimes to alternate to make it interesting. In this case, we're using that C note for the bass note of the F chord. Let's do it. Got it? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2. 5, 4, 3. Go to C now. You hear the difference? Hear it? It's kind of a cool change. The bass stays the same and the inner parts of the chords change. Now there's one more chord, an E minor. Can you guess what the bass note is for E minor? Yes, you got it, the low open E. So make your E minor chord, 6th string, thumb on the 6th string, go. Nice. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's go through each of the chords one at a time in order and practice putting your thumb on the right bass note. I'll go very slow and I'll help you out. Just follow along with me. Don't worry about getting it just right. Here we go. Start with a C. We got that, right? C chord. Thumb on the 5th string. Plant your fingers, 4, 3, 2. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now to G. And we're going to move that thumb to the 6th string. Fingers stay where they are. Go. 6, 4, 3, 2. Now A minor, back to the 5th string for the thumb. Go. And the E minor, back to the 6th string. Doing some alternating here, huh? It's good practice. Now the F chord, going back to the 5th string for the bass. And make it a C chord. Just move the fingers around. Thumb stays where it is. Back to the F chord. Again, only the left hand's changing. And then we end the sequence with a G. Back to the 6th string. Go. Okay, good work. So now you have all the parts. Go ahead and practice the chords, practice the finger-picking pattern, then go ahead and put them together, and when you're ready, practice with the Pachelbel Canon backing track.